yeah, Black Sun in the hizzle, all for shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show tonight. Let me send invites. Yeah, send an invite out. Yeah, because we want Minister Enqui. Um, yep. So yeah, Enqui, come on, the link is below there, boy. You know, I see you mentioned my name. What up? What's the beef now? Oh man, Zanzi, the beef now is okay. So as you know, I'm in SVDL, right? There's another debate league called the Lions Den. So uh, Solar brings to my attention that, and it was authorized by the man from the Lions Den, the commissioner from the Lions Den, um, put, I guess, his best champion on the. Now I know it's dark here, y'all. I'm heading home. I'm trying to head home, and I'm gonna need somebody to assist me with the boards. I need somebody to assist me with the boards until I make it home, but I will be here. I'm hanging in, so I'm sending an invite out. Yeah, the beat now is basically uh, the Lion Den, their top champion, Minister Enqui, wants to challenge SVDL. And he called out my name and he insulted my brother by not calling out his name. So yeah, we're gonna speak on that, you know. But yeah, we wanna address Enqui. Yeah, come for that smoke, Enqui. Your name's in the title. Hopefully this will get to you. I don't know. We really don't have the same channels, but I'm sure somebody will get this to you. And we will do this show as long as we can to get you on the show. So yeah, calling you out, brother. Enqui, calling you out, man. Boy, I tell you. So yeah, he wants some smoke. So yeah, come on down. Come on down, Enqui, man. You know, I hope he knows how to get here. I hope, yeah. But shout out, man. Waiting on Yanga to get here. Waiting on Yanga to arrive. Shout out to brother Yanga. But yeah, man. And hopefully we get another arena family. Uh, Tansy, I'm gonna have to start letting you take controls of the panels too, bro, because I don't have that many people. I sent out so many. Let me do a rant real quick, y'all. Part of the arena family, I was hoping somebody will help me in situations like this. You see how dark it is? I'm not in front of a computer. I would feel more comfortable if somebody was in front of a computer controlling the control panel. It kind of just puts my mind at ease. When I'm doing these truck shows, y'all know it's high risk. But I said I was going to go on at 6, so hopefully Yanga makes it real here real soon. Yanga, brother Yanga, come on. So, yeah, there's some beat, but this is more of a call out, Zanzi. This is not a uh, this is not drama. This is more etched in debates. So yeah, don't know Enqui. Enqui knows know me. I met him twice in real life, but as far as yeah, I guess he wants to have a debate. So now we just need to find out what his gripe is. I know he called out my name, but then he started talking about religion. He started Bible, Quran when people need religion. Like, oh geez, Enqui, come on down, brother, because that Bible shit is boring to me. That spirituality, all that shit is boring to me. However, you did mention something about Saudi Arabia. You said that Saudi Arabia was this, I guess, theocratic nation. Now, Yanga, the one who you didn't know his name, he would like to challenge you on that. Like I said, Enqui, I don't do the Bible. But if you want to discuss politics or debate politics, I'm your man. Okay? And I know Enqui was like, see, I told everybody a long time ago about blow-up dolls and plastic dolls. Well, guess what? I told everybody a long time ago about goddamn Ukraine. So what are you saying? You're not saying nothing. And no. Blow-up dolls and AIs are not at the top of the news. It's the goddamn Ukraine situation. All right, y'all, I'm going to have to go dark because it's getting dark. So, yeah, what's going on now? What's going on, Trevor, is that Enqui called out me and Yanga. He said Blackson and that other one. That other one being Yanga. So that's what's going on. So, yeah, Lions Den wants to challenge SVDL. Lions Den wants to challenge SVDL. So, I got a video today of Enqui calling out my name. Trevor, do you know who Enqui is? I'm assuming you do, brother. I'm assuming you know who Enqui is. So Zanzi doesn't know who Enqui is, but I'm assuming Deacon knows. Deacon, press one if you know who Enqui is. I'm assuming everybody knows because he's been on Signator TV. He's a good friend of Unc. He's a good friend of Polite. He's I guess known these people. Nasi, he knows Nasi. Okay, shout out to Nasi. He knows General Yohanan. Shout out to General I'm sorry. Shout out to Captain Tazaria. General Yohanan don't be dealing with all that. But shout out to ISUPK anyway. Shout out to y'all, man. So yeah, we gotta say Signator veteran calling out SVDL, calling out me, calling out Yanga, calling us out, man. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, so the Trevor says, yeah, that's who did the Jesus. Yeah. Trevor, you can't make this stuff up, brother. You know what? That's him. That's Enqui. I don't know, Trevor. Enqui's been on YouTube for a long time. He's been on. He's part of the. I want to say the Polite era. He's part of the Polite era, brother Polite. So yeah, Deacon's heard of him. Okay, yeah. Enqui's old school. He's an old school debater. So yeah, he wants that smoke. I don't know. I don't know if he wants a joint venture because the commissioner of Lions Den was there, so he's definitely authorizing. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's definitely authorizing the smoke, and Solar is obviously authorizing the smoke. So yeah, I guess it's going to be a joint venture. So yeah, let's do this, Enqui. But come on, dude. I don't know. We won't have a debate until you come on the channel. We got to have some. We got to see what the smoke is. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Boom. Booyah. Oh, shit. Damn, you ain't going. Oh.
Man, I got to change my avatar. What's up, man?
What's going on, Yanga?
Man, I got to change my avatar. What's up?
Oh, okay. Yeah, shit. I'm still.
No. Who this Negro that don't know my name?
But Yanga.
I said, who this Negro that called me the other guy? Man, hurt my feelings.
Yo,
damn, Dr. Enqui, it's like that. It's like that. I'm Yanga, brother. Let me make the formal introduction, man. I'm Yanga and Krumah, man. I may just be your pallbearer. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you into healing, cause this hurting. I intend to put on just because you didn't know my name. I'm gonna make you remember me, sir. With all respect, I'm gonna make you remember me. Called us out. I enjoy it though, son. You should be. Listen, the brother he called you by name. You should be honored.
No, I'm not honored, man. He didn't mention my brother, man.
Okay, man. Come on, man.
No,
man. How insulting, right? How insulting.
I feel insulted, right? Like But I keep telling people, if y'all watch G.I. Joe, remember, old school, me and Yanga are the Crimson Twins. So
Yo,
if you insult my brother, you insult me.
okay, indeed.
So, nigga, we
Indeed.
gonna make you sing the Mickey Mouse song. Y-N-G-A, Yanga is his name. Yanga.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yanga.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it,
nigga.
man. I
We gonna
appreciate it,
make
man.
that nigga
I
sing the Mickey
appreciate
Mouse
it.
song.
I
God
appreciate
damn
it.
that.
So
Come on, man.
my thing is, here's my thing. What the problem is? What the problem is that we don't debate religion. And I think that he has, he didn't know my name, so clearly he doesn't know me. That, you and I work in a partnership, but we don't actually share the same philosophical, theological, uh, God views. You know what I'm saying? On spirituality or any of that. Why you don't debate religion may be your thing. Why I don't debate religion, and I think that, especially as a person that is a spiritualist, I think that brothers who do that make a mockery. How are you holding something sacred, something sanctimonious, yet you get up here and are actually willing to put it up there to be just really not only ridiculed and challenged, and if you want to do that, but just really to be made a complete mockery of. And you say this is what you hold to be representative of your God's way on this planet Earth. Man, come on, it's a joke and you're making it a joke.
Absolutely.
Hold on, let me put it on mute because I'm outside enjoying this weather on the
Okay,
porch.
okay.
So I know it's a lot of noise.
Yeah, me too. I'm pumping this diesel. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh shit. Damn it. Oh shit. Hold on.
That's my whole thing. I think that is always, I've never really understood that. How people profess to be so spiritual or religious even, or some of the biggest buffoons
Right.
Of their particular beliefs. And then too, man, I mean that Hebrew shit is just dead.
Right.
That Hebrew is dead. I personally, when I get an opportunity to debate a Hebrew outside of something other than his book of fantasies, I try to demolish him. I try to demolish him because I know that's a religious form of neo-colonialism. I know that you have been taught that they have been the chosen people, and then in your attempt to escape the reality of your niggerisms, you're ready to appropriate another people's culture and put black on. We think because we put black on everything that it makes it okay. It makes it something different. Black Hebrew, black Muslim. It's still the same shit that our colonizers and stuff had. What makes it unique is how we take it, understanding its origin and understanding those things, and not try to blacken it, but take it and make it practical to our time.
Absolutely.
My base fundamental religion is Islam. I'll put that out there for you, doctor. That's my base fundamental religion. That's another reason if you want to talk religious debates, that I take a personal satisfaction in debates, and it's nothing personal as black people here in America, but a personal side of it, because that is my little religious gangbanging against the Hebrew, against the Yahud, against those who went astray. If we do the little religious talk, so but. Really trying to debate my belief to win someone over to it, or to substantiate it, or to validate it. I just don't come from that stock. I don't need anyone's approval in that. I think that I've always been taught that your belief shows through your works and your actions and things of that nature. It's too much rhetoric going on.
Thanks.
So yeah, that's it. That's it. So that's what I'm saying. What the problem is, and then after that, what's the debate about, and when are we doing it? You don't mind? You don't mind, do you, Black Son?
No.
You don't mind if
Man,
I
go right on
okay? Because I
ahead.
know he called your name. So the other guy would like a debate. The other guy would like a debate. I would like to, because no, realistically, I watched the show. The brother's intelligent. I think it would be a great debate. He's intelligent. He's he has a delivery. He has a presence. I like to make a notch of him in my belt. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I heard his hands is fast on Google too. He might be faster than
Oh, he
you on
might
Google.
be. He might be the fast. Let's Google it. Sorry, ain't out of that camp, is it?
Uh, so
Because you know
you
them
talking about
Google masters, huh?
yeah, them Google Masters. Okay, so a star and Enqui are two different periods. Enqui
Okay.
comes from
I
the polite era.
I was teasing was because you was talking about
Yeah.
Google and I was making. You missed it. It went over the.
I know
I
I did.
shot, but it went there. Yeah, man, he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to. That's the only way I want to have it. That's the only way I want to have it. I want to debate with him, and that's the only I want him to sweat. I want him to run to Google. I want him to do all the silly little shit he was doing on the show. Yeah. So I would gladly. I want the smoke. I want all the. They call me Smoke Dog. You know what I'm saying? I want all the smoke. I want it all, Dr. Enqui. I want it
Yeah,
all. Isn't that one of the name of the ghost on Pac-Man or something? Inky,
yeah, yeah,
Winky, and
yeah.
Blinky or something like that?
Yeah,
I
that's
want it. I want it all. Pac-Man,
absolutely
you
facts.
know. So yeah, we challenge gladly accepted. From Yanga, representing that SVDL, the only league. Still shouting it out. The only league. I want all the smoke. What's up, Gynocracy? They called out my man. They called us out. They called SVDL. They called Blackson, which is called in the arena, called names. He said, respect the Solar, SVDL, and Blackson. And then got to me talking about, and the other guy. Man, I was like, he did not. So, yo, am I still on? We may have lost.
No. Oh shit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can barely. It's coming in
Oh
now.
shit.
So, yeah, that's what's cracking, man. That's what's cracking. So
Absolutely.
we trying to set it up with the commissioner, and like Son was saying when I was coming on, clearly he may be with it. I don't know about the Lions Den. If their commissioner's with it, let's set it up.
No,
Let's
no,
get it
no.
cracking.
The
Let's get
Lions
all
Den
the.
commissioner, he was on that show too. Yeah, that was his. Yeah.
Oh,
He
that
was
was the
on the Lions
brother.
Den
That
show.
was the brother doing with the glasses and the leher and the beard. Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yep.
okay.
That's the
Let's
commissioner
set
of
it
the
up. Let's
Lions Den.
get it cracking, brother commissioner. And by the way, good show. It was actually a good show. I would have disagreed with some of the things you said about Saudi. But clearly, I understand that. Yeah, you might not know that by just you constantly kept saying the Muslim nation is introduced first. Like I said, that was a very good show. Interesting point that the producer pointed out. If y'all haven't seen the show, because I'm not above giving plugs to other shows if there's a good show. That was very interesting. The robot, the whole shit. You need to pay attention watching. I don't know, Dr. Icky. What is it, son? Am I saying it right?
Say it. Say it
Say
again.
it.
Say it again. So
Icky, right? I don't know it. I don't know him. I don't know his works. But then I don't know a lot of. I'm really new to the YouTube thing. But I'm looking forward to going back because when you debate someone, you're gonna have to go back and check their body of works. I encourage him to go back and check the Arena Uncensored. Go back to years. You may see some young Yanga. Check that shit out, and you'll get a little taste of what I'm on. Um, what I've evolved, you'll see some evolution. I think that is the funny thing about YouTube. We'll go back and watch some old shit and be like, yeah, you said 20 years ago, you said, yeah, but 20 years ago, I was doing a lot of things differently. It's what's called evolution, maturity. So I'm looking forward to going back and checking, his style out and what he was talking about. Because like I said, the show was interesting, but it wasn't interesting enough to make you think a nigga don't want that smoke.
absolutely.
It wasn't that interesting.
Absolutely.
It wasn't that interesting, especially when I was watching it because someone told me, yo, watch the show, man. They called your boy's name out and called your commission out, called your league out. Watch the show. Send me the little link. And I'm checking it out. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Sitting there, having my coffee and doing my thing. And then, we get to the little religious thing. I actually, as a religious person, I still think it's a silly debate whether or not a Negro going to use the lights on the Sabbath or not, on the Sabbath or not. I'm like, but if that floats your boat and find your lost remote, cool, but don't call nobody else out because we don't want to sit there or we don't think that that's serious. You're trying to
Right.
call us out because we don't want to watch that. Listen, I don't want to watch that. If I want fantasy like you and your boy was talking about, I'm gonna go to the very Walt Disney y'all talking about. Walt Disney, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and I guess the Lions Den in the mix. But you can't
Yep.
get
See,
mad at me if I don't want to sit there and get lost in the world of make believe or irrelevance to my motherfucking struggle. You know what I'm
facts.
saying? I respect that in the Hebrew community as a general religious curiosity, and maybe to bring some type of entertainment and to keep, stimulate and encourage you guys to read your scriptures. But if us and the general masses don't want to hear that stuff, y'all goofies. You call my man a goofy. I call us goofies because we don't want to listen to that. Whether or not a nigga gonna flip a light
Right.
switch or not on Saturday.
Right.
Come on, man. Come
I was
on,
like,
man.
yo,
Y'all always be saying the weirdest stuff, man. Shouts out to my man A9, but like when he was telling us about gleaning and shit, I was like, well, what's the policy for your poor people? We can glean. I said, wow, that's interesting. It sounds interesting. What is gleaning? A9. Well, they get to pick the fruits that fell off the tree. I was like, nigga, what? You know, that's your welfare system? You give them a basket and pick rotten apples?
right.
So I mean, to me, it's weird. So pardon me if I don't, take it serious, whether or not you're gonna use a light switch or not. But if you want to get your ass chewed up in a debate about a bad decision and calling out the wrong cats, hey man, I'm more than welcome, man. I'm more than here to accommodate that desire and that wish. I'm so glad you're a doctor. That may make the healing process that much more easier.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Man, because we
Heal
coming
yourself
for
after the first one.
flesh.
Absolutely, brother.
Yeah, you didn't talk to
Absolutely.
yourself into my grandmama used to say, don't let your mouth write a check. Your ass can't cash, baby. Don't do that, brother. Don't do that, man.
Yeah.
You gonna put a little respect on the name. You ain't gonna say Goofy with our name anymore. No, man. So yeah, we want the smoke. I want the smoke. I want all the smoke. I take all the smoke. What are we debating? I'm not gonna debate religion. I'm not gonna debate
Yeah.
religion.
That's
And it
good.
isn't because, like I said, at the risk of sounding redundant, it isn't because I'm afraid of someone's position or their opinion or their interpretation of a scripture. It's because I really do hold it certain things divine and sanctimonious. And I was taught that you should never take it in vanity, foolery, play with it. You know what I'm saying? I was born, my parents were Muslim when I was born, so that was the only really true religion. But I have a grandmother. I'm black in America. I ain't gonna say I ain't been to a church. I don't know about Christendom and things of that nature. And even in that, when I was around my grandmother and other Christians, and was forcibly made to participate in those things, and they wasn't all bad. At least when I went to church with my grandma, they sang and danced and stuff, right? But um, even they would encourage us to take it serious. They would holler about taking the Lord's name in vain and playing with it and stuff like that. So that's my reason for really not going into bait with some cat that don't believe as I believe about it. And then, like the Quran says, wala yadin, what I'm saying? Shit, to me be my way, to you be yours. So that's that. But anything else, man, we can touch on. We can beat it up all day. You a doctor. I'm sure you got a plethora of fucking subjects and topics. I'm looking forward to the challenge of researching some of them. As long as they're grounded in listen, man, I'm not doing Bigfoots. I'm not doing Easter bunnies. I'm not doing you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
Right.
I don't do make believe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing that, but anything else, man, let's get it. I don't know gynocracy. He called us out. He called us out. He said, whoever want that smoke, pull up. I'm just silly enough to do it. Come on, cuz. I'm just silly enough to do it. I don't know no better.
Facts.
You
They
know,
don't even respect the sanctity of the religion.
they
Oh
don't.
man, Trevor made a good point. Man, that's
I
a good
mean, that's
point,
that's
King.
that's basically what I'm saying. That's why I don't get in those debates with that. So that's why I don't take religious debates. Like I said, it's not that we're running from it. I respect, man. I hate it to have to, poke a thing at Trevor. even on that, because I usually don't do that. But what I saw is nobody was on his hound session. I saw nobody was stepping up. You know what I'm saying? I know he's Team Arena, and I'm showing these suckers we this is what we made of. Team Arena come at Team Arena with the hardest, and we don't pull up. And if I do my teammate like that, my buddy, you know what I'm saying? One of ours like that, I eat one of you Negroes alive, man. If I do T like that, Trevor, man, I'm ready to eat one of you Negroes up. That's the bottom line. So yeah, we don't. So it's about we're real over here. You know, we separate the personal. Like I said, I told Son, I was like, yo, man, in the first title, the Blue said, DMT said, I'll destroy that guy. It's light die. He light, Blue. Yeah, man, he called out. Well, I guess in a way, you part of the call out. Pop on the panel. He said SVDL. And anybody from SVDL want that smoke. It ain't like I ain't trying to share the burden because I don't want none of you Negroes to get in front of me. I want them first. Point blank. But if y'all repping SVDL, shit, jump on the panel. You know what I'm saying? We all fam over here. You don't call us out like that, man. You don't call us out like that, fam. Don't do it. You done stared the hornets. The nigga Dark Side just showed up. What? Oh, you done fucked up. You done stared up the hornets nest. Dark Side in the house. Double Master Teacher and Yame out there. Double Master Teacher Blue. You know what I'm saying, man? You don't call our league out like that. You don't call my boy Blackson out like that. Our league, our commissioner, and then don't call me. Negro. You do. Nah, we ain't gonna do it like that, Doc. So this is yo. So set it up. Set it up.
Yeah, league for league. Oh, we got a guest.
We got a guest, Adam.
All right.
There you go. What's good, DMT?
Not too much, man. Not too much. What's good? What's good?
Man, so I get the call. Yanga. I'm like, yo, y'all done been called out. I'm like, by who? Lions Den and Dr. Enqui. Now, you know, I'm new to the YouTube space, so I don't know Dr. Enqui or the Lions Den. So they keep saying Judah, and I'm saying the drunk Hebrew, and they saying, no, not the Judah in Japan, because, you know, all them Negroes named Judah. So he said, not the Judah
drunk Hebrew.
Oh, the other drunk Hebrew. Okay. So I'm like, yeah. Oh, see. So I'm like, okay. So they send me the link. I go to it. I'm not going to front. Pretty interesting. There was some pretty interesting shit on there. My man was doing good. You know, it wasn't nothing to write home about. Then he got to the part on a debate whether or not they should use electricity on the Sabbath. Right? So then my man just took a left turn, bomb. And for some of you goofy ass niggas that don't see religion, we ain't say goofy, I'm over it. He said, for some of you goofies who don't see religion important and this is what for your lives are messed up because you think this is boring and you don't get in religion. And then he said, with all respects to Solar, but SVDL, Blackson, he said, and what's the other guy's name or whoever? Pull up if y'all want that smoke. So nigga, say less.
We talking about like what are you talking about? Okay.
I don't know what I guess he's on any debate.
Anything, bro. Okay. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, look, I told you don't let your mouth. You like the dude that got to fight. You got to fight everybody one at a time. Now we lining up on you. Everybody cracking their knuckles.
Right.
Yeah, I'll debate his ass on gravity. Shit, I'll debate him on if I'm right now. I might save it for my next show, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna jump out the window. I don't think Rome, Greece, fucking what else? I don't think none of that shit exists. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump out the window.
Jump out, okay. And I'm glad you did it here first. Y'all heard it here first. We got it definitely when you break that down. We're gonna be on there, man.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you put that out. Damn.
You said something then. Bullshit.
You said something then, Blue. You finna kick over ant pile, aren't you? I'm in Georgia where they got them red ants too.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm
Facts.
talking about.
We definitely finna turn history over.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what
man.
I'm talking about. My man's going there. But let me not take a ride around the block. I want to make sure I bust to you and go back and shoot the block up some more, just to make sure that he knows we are here for the smoke, dear brother. So, and I was just hanging out a little bit. I thought he might pop up. I thought someone from the Lions Den might pop in the chat. The first title I had to kind of had to call son up. The first title was Enqui, pull up, let's talk. All right, man, that's too polite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Talk about what? You done called us for that smoke. Pull up if you want that smoke. That's what I'm talking about. Pull up if you want that smoke. And see, I don't know how he operates. We could pull up on his platform if he offers, but is he one of those people gonna mute your mic and kick you off the panel, or can he handle the smoke for real? See, over here, one thing they can say is you won't get. I'm not, as long as I'm on this panel, you're not gonna get kicked off. You might get muted for a brief second if you just don't have any self-control, and in essence won't shut the back up for a moment. But I'm not gonna kick you off the panel because I like all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? If I started, I see it to the finish. You got to show me when I'm dead ass wrong.
The moment he locked in with the comedic Christians, that's the moment he fucked up.
Is that what he is?
That's what the Lions Den is. They the comedic Christian, Hebrew Israelites. Like,
the comedic Christian Hebrew Israelites. All right, man. I know we
yeah.
don't really do religion, but I gotta know what the. Okay, run that down briefly, Blue.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the religion.
exactly?
You got the comedics that's so religious that they keep the Hebrews alive, like pretending like they existed, and they
Wow.
was in. You guys was in. We fed you in Egypt. That type of talk and shit. That be them.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Lord have
And so
mercy.
they willing to go in a cycle with the Christian Israelites. So what you end up seeing is like both of them being Christianized, where now they even like trying to claim Christianity. It's like, God damn, like
Lord have
we
mercy.
supposed to be destroying Christianity, and instead we trying to claim it. So that's when you become a Hebrew, comedic Christian.
How does one start? I told you. Now, I don't know all about how to say that religiously, but what that spelled out to me politically, and I had said it before, was colonialism. Colonial is still some type of way trying to identify and relate to and be one with your motherfucking oppressor. I don't care how
Very smooth.
Very smooth. I don't care what kind of black shoe polish you put on it. When you bite down in the trunk of it, you know that it is not that thing you say. Now, how does somebody get did they start out like Hebrew Israelites and go down that path? Who founded that understanding, or is that something that develops as a collective of people go and say, yeah, this sounds good? Is there a leader? Is that a movement or philosophy? What the fuck is it?
What happens is when they turn the works of like a Dr. Ben and a Dr. Henry Clark, when they turn their works into a religion. You know what I'm saying? And once they do that, then it becomes over romanticized. And then what happens is that they decide somehow they fall into this cycle where of debating the Hebrews as if they existed. And so and anybody with brains that's fucking, they would know that shit didn't happen. So it's like it's no need to even argue. It's like, hey, it just didn't happen.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I'm missing the argument with them and the Hebrew Israelites. What is their argument? Like, because you said that they're basically saying we served you guys. We were like, we fed you and we housed you.
Right.
We loved you. And so why are the Hebrew Israelites mad? They should be like, well, go make me a sandwich now then. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So why are they upset? What is the debate?
Well, the Hebrews, where they split at is that one believes that they African and the other ones don't.
Oh.
And so that's where they decide to continuously go into that
So which
cycle
side
of
is Dr. Enqui on?
uh I believe he's probably more leaning more towards the comedic side, if I had to say.
Which means what?
Uh
That they black, we black?
yeah, Kemet, I think he would go with Kemet was probably a black land. I ain't positive though if Enki is more of the religious commission, you know what I'm saying, like a
Mm-hmm.
religious comedic Christian type.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm quite sure he's leaning toward. So I be, but I know his dudes in that league. You know, I seen him before. Tahuti, a couple of them. They real, they turned Dr. Ben's work into Christianity. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Shouts
You know,
out to the
it's not so
blackologist in Yame, Dark Side in the house, Dark Side's
facts.
blackologist. Man, in
Power to the
Yame,
Peace,
dark side.
man,
peace. What's
what's
up? What's up?
peace, man? Peace. What's
Hey,
good, brother?
yeah, man, peace.
Sometimes Blue be so far out there. I gotta debate Blue. I heard him.
Hey, listen, and Yame, blue is your black son. I do have to do the same shit with Black Son. Sometimes Black Son goes so far out there, I gotta debate his ass. I have to do the same thing, man. But that's what makes that dynamic work. If everybody was on the same page, they would call that a cult.
Right.
You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's that diversity, that mindset. It's that master mindset. Everybody putting in this the collective, man. You know.
Right.
So yeah. What was it that did you hear Dr. Enqui? Did you hear him call the league out? Did you what do
Yeah,
you think about that?
Inky so pseudo. Somebody should get him. He too pseudo for me. I would be able to keep up with all the junkies out there.
I can tell. I can kind of tell. No, I can tell because here's what was funny about it. Black and Son and I were talking earlier today, and I was like, yeah, man, because I don't want to get on that shit. And I said to Black Son, I said, man, it's like, debating a nigga on a brother, excuse me, pardon the body. I said it's like debating a brother on Cartoon Network or Walt Disney or something like that. You remember I said that earlier today, son?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
Why
sir.
were they making references to Disney on their stuff? Real talk. Yeah, Disney was dope. And then my man said, when was Disney real to you? My boy with the beard, he was like, when they made the Goofy movie. I said, what? He was like, when they made the Goofy movie, man. I said, yeah, see, are you calling us out, bro?
Man,
Man, come on, man. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
that's
Don't
not
do
in
that, brother.
trouble.
it would
Yeah,
be
man.
very difficult to debate him because I mean, one is Dr. Inky. Inky is the god of Samaria.
Oh, okay. Because see, Enqui is one of the little Pac-Man ghosts.
No, he's talking about Inky, the god,
Okay,
either the god
okay,
or high priest of Samaria, whatever it is.
okay. No
And
disrespect then. I don't want to disrespect anybody's,
yeah,
higher
but he's
power energy
also
and shit.
he's also a Hebrew Israelite.
Wow.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Wow.
so
Okay. That's interesting.
you're gonna be chasing a rabbit all over the place. You debate,
Okay. Okay.
and
Okay.
once he
Well,
gets you in that rabbit hole,
it's a wrap.
you know,
Alice in Wonderland, religious
yeah,
niggerism.
exactly.
Religious niggerism. I ain't gonna I don't fall for that. I
Exactly.
won't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Man, get on up here, gynocracy. You want to ask Yangas? Okay. Come on up. What do you want to ask me? Yeah, so that's crazy. Well, I could kind of tell that some of their subject matter, some of their content was out there. It would push it but I found it interesting because I normally myself wouldn't probably look into things like that. Not saying that it isn't relevant to someone, just you only have so many hours in a day. We have things that we do. I just don't really find the time to look at things like that. So when I had that opportunity, I thought it was interesting. Like I said, I thought he bit off more he could chew when he called out the league and specifically my man Black Son. I knew he had bit off more that he could chew in, but yeah, I could. just from the content, the subject matter, and the banter back and forth between him and the brother. What is that brother's name? And I don't want to just keep calling him the brother with the beard. What's that brother's name? Anybody know? The brother that was doing the engineering on Dr. Enqui show.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't catch
Okay.
the show.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
You know, like I said, you know, just it was a eye show, but the banter back and
Yang,
forth.
I'm assuming that's the commissioner of Lions Den. I'm
Oh,
assuming that's my
no,
assumption. No.
no.
Oh, okay. My bad.
No.
It's a guy named Jeremiah Judah. But they got a woman who kind of handles the moderator,
Mm-hmm.
Karima. She does a decent job of moderating.
Okay. Now I was wondering that in Yame, what type of panel are they? If we were to show up there or something like that, are they those people that reach your mic, won't open it, boot you off the panel or something like that, or can they really handle the
they'll let
smoke?
you talk. Like I said, the lady, Karima, she does a decent job of making sure people don't talk over each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have to do it. We have to, because I am learning about the YouTube universe and I can't be a dupe. I do know it is about clicks and things of that nature. So we have to do, you know, let's do something, man. Let's let our people talk. Lions Den, we do an appearance, y'all do an appearance and shit. You know what I'm saying? And let's do it like that. Well, I'm more than willing to pop up. Like I said, you know, at the risk of sounding audacious, egotistical, or whatever, I just didn't see anything that impressed me to the point where I felt like I didn't want no smoke. I didn't smell smoke. I didn't see a fire. I didn't see a fire.
I mean, it's more religious than any other thing. I was gonna debate Judah Nazar over Pan-Africanism, and I think he said the Torah, but he did some shit I didn't like. Like, man, I'm not gonna waste my time.
What happened? Is it mention worthy?
You know, you can, you know, I like women to have their own voice, and so he allowed a certain woman to speak on his show, but then his commentary behind it, he was adding his 2 cents. And I think as men, we don't need to be speaking on other men's marriages all on YouTube.
Indeed,
you know what I mean?
Indeed. And you know what kills me about it? There isn't no law for that in they religion or something. Like, for these people to be so gung ho about their law and proponents of the Torah and the Hebrew scriptures, man. Some of them have some of the worst character, and they are brazen. I'm not saying anyone out here is the perfect human being or walking around and, you know, and they don't stink. But I mean, it's one thing to do your thing. It's another thing just to be so brazen and bold and then profess to be a lover of the Lord in the same breath. Some of that shit I don't understand.
Just lying. And I used to overlook that shit, all that slander and stuff, but it kind of hit home. And I see, man, that stuff is real inside the house. It's real.
Yeah. I don't, man, listen, I've been through it. That's why I shied off one time, because I have teenage children and I got people that, man, you know what I'm saying? And so it does, you know, and it's not so much even sometimes your family directly, it affects your mood. Yeah. It affects your mood. And the changes in your hand, the things and stuff like that. So it's not worth it. And I think that, you know, it's one thing to do it. Like, we all put ourselves at risk when we jump up here. It's part of it. I'm sure celebrities go through it. So we're going through it on a much smaller scale. However, I think what surprises me, to go back again to like the Hebrews and other religious people, is where the attacks come from. And you're like, aren't you supposed to be you know, especially if it's somebody you're supposed to be cool with, that shit hurts. But when you talking about these so-called religious people, and they have their channels and their platforms are founded on based around or religious sounding even, and they come out and start doing some weirdo stuff. I think that
it's because they don't really be having no respect, like, for the source like that. You know what I'm saying? They
really don't. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like you can tell people who really respect that shit. It's a certain way you move. You know, it's certain
Yeah.
shit you don't
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't,
When you don't do certain things because you know it's gonna come back on you if you do it.
Yeah.
right. And so you kind of understand. It's like, you know, it's certain lines. It's like, nah, you don't cross that line. You cross that line, that's a point of no return. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. And like
And,
I said earlier, I believe that a woman should have a voice and speak, but I don't need to make commentary, especially if I don't have no like the scriptures tell you, you need 2 or 3 witnesses before you
right.
confirm something is true.
But
I'm not gonna go ahead.
go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I'm not gonna make a comment on something that I don't need to be involved in, even if I allow this other woman to speak on her topic. I'm not gonna comment on it and use it to try to destroy a family or destroy another brother. To me, that's low.
Right.
Well,
That's low.
that's the order of the day. Like we talk about that sensationalism. Sensationalism is the order of the day. Here's my thing about that. First of all, we have to understand what a community is. I would have a problem. I wouldn't give a platform to a woman to come on and specifically talk about her husband or someone else's incident. Now, if you're using it in generalization as a learning tool and a lesson for other sisters, whatnot, to get, but when you start naming names and stuff, we aren't that type of community. The reason things are done like that in a religious community or any other community that's set up is because they are directly involved in your family's evolvement. They've helped feed you, watch the kids, this and that, mentor, teach. Right? When you do it for YouTube to a bunch of nameless people, it's sensationalism. And though it's entertainment and all of this, and I'm not trying to come on and be the moral police, I know a lot of us are still going to click on the bullshit and we're going to indulge in the bullshit. But I think that we have to have some type of pull up when we start to see that it's getting too intimate or too personal. Like the beef I had a sister threaten my motherfucking children, and still her chat was going wild. Give us blood! Give us blood! I'm like, did they not hear her threaten? In what conscious community do we allow the children to be threatened or to be put in harm's way? And I couldn't believe the response in the chat that was so enthralled in bloodlust that they just allowed that to pass because they were caught up in the insanity and the rage and the hypeness of the moment.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? It's
saying?
almost like the Hunger Games.
Man, come on, man.
Yep.
That's when YouTube scared the shit out of me. And it didn't scare me because what I thought haven't scared me because of what I felt like mode I may have to go into to defend mine, all because I'm on here talking, going back and forth with people who want cash apps and thumbs ups. So I had to begin to, distinguish this YouTube persona and personality from reality and this and that, and then learn entertainment. And like I said, I'm never going to probably be able to shut down some of these sensational pages, but know when to participate and when not. The first boycott starts with bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Democracy was saying about my man, and I don't want to get into that Enqui and stuff, Dragon, Sarnetta going back and forth. But see, they do that. They keep perpetuating the bullshit. If you're going to boycott someone for bullshit, boycott until that person reforms, changes, or complies to community standards. Why we let Facebook and YouTube have community standards, yet we have none?
Right. Well said.
So, listen, I don't want to be a mic hog. It's just, you dig? It's just when I heard my man, like, it started out because I don't want to get away from that point. We really just kind of leaning around, hanging on the corner, see if these cats going to drive by. You know how it is if you've been in the streets, if you've been in a little clique or a little gang, nigga, sucking and threatening your hood. Yeah, we going to roll through. It's going to be some smokes. All the real G's on the corner now, trying to see if they're going to ride through for real. So we hanging out, man. So, Lions Den, Dr. Enqui, anybody that y'all called out the league is here. Dark Side, the Arena Uncensored. We're here. Well, the league is here.
I didn't hang out in the street, but we used to ball.
Okay, so you know what it is.
Yeah. So So we used to have a park called Kings Park. And all you had to do is just bring your ball and your kicks.
Okay, if you want to smoke,
If
bring
you
your
want
ball
to
and kick.
smoke.
What city is that?
Long Beach, California.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I'm on here with these.
And see,
Oh wait, for
what's
real now.
crazy? But where you write about it is, and this is why when I talk about you know you know us being it, like YouTube is a platform where we in control of our own media in a way, and our own image. You know what I'm saying? That we don't get a chance to do when we watching regular television and the commercials is running, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever the media is deciding that they want to spill out. Uh, they're painting is usually based on the narrative that's anti-black in
Right.
multiple ways. And what's crazy is, and this is why I constantly say, black people aren't in a position to be politically correct, right? Like, yeah, it's one thing for us to be humanists at heart, but right now we're not in a position to be a humanist when we're not even globally considered to be a human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And part of and part of the reason why we ain't globally considered human is because we don't see ourselves as human. You know what I'm saying? And that's we don't, and because of that, we don't set the standard. You know what I mean, for
Right.
how we are to be treated and how we are to be respected. So it's like I think we a lot of times when we on here we're busy being politically correct, and we're busy basically trying to uh make sure that we telling the truth all of the time. And I think CNN and Fox is going to do enough of covering the news and telling the truth, if you want to call it that, on black people. I think if what we need to be doing constantly with the media is black propaganda, that's all we should be doing.
Well, I agree. First of all, let me say shouts out to Commiss Solar. What's good, baby?
What's good?
Peace. What's good, y'all?
Peace, man. We up here, man. Just chopping a variety of things, but first had to address the shots fired, man. Listen, man? We got the commission on, man. I'm gonna put a pause in the conversation that Blue initiated, which is a good one. I want to come back to it too, because I got some things I want to speak on. But we got the commission up on this piece, man. What'd you think? Have you seen the video, bro?
Yeah, I seen the video.
Man, what'd you think? What'd you think when you heard your name and the league shouted out? Brother said, "Pull up if you want that smoke."
Yeah, I just think, with those guys, they, it's always like a thing where you got a bunch of people. You're always using the analogies of the gangs, and I played this documentary on my channel called "The Bastards of the Party." And one of the guys was saying, like, yeah, after they, started beating up the white folks and ran all the white folks out, they just got bored. So they just started looking for, what I'm saying, some more smoke.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how the whole thing got started. So that's kind of what I see here is like, but see, that goes to show you, like, who's really running this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of fell back. And now shit ain't going, like, shit ain't popping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit ain't popping. So motherfuckers looking, for something that get shit popping back.
Get
so
shit
well, shit, they SVDL.
Okay, well, shit, they started the right fight. Let me address gynocracy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know about that bourgeois. I don't know about that bourgeois. I don't think we being bourgeois. I want to smoke. We ain't rose above nothing. We tell them, let's set up the thing, let's sign the paperwork, let's get the smoke. And as far as we got to fight 4 or 5 at a time, man, I don't listen. I'm going to tell you too, because you my girl. You and our biggest supporter. You part Team Arena. You already know. But go back, check the old videos. Yo, we've been beating them up 4 or 5 at a time. I didn't see anything that I don't think that we couldn't handle 4 or 5 at a time. And the league, I swear, man, listen, I think the league's so cold. Especially with the 2 main squads in the Team Arena, the dark side, I don't know outsiders. Like the commissioner just said. They got to get some things cracking. You know what I'm saying? But I know they don't want no smoke with no debate over here. None. We're bringing Queen Akasha scheme. We still got a roster. You know what I'm saying? We got trouble. We got new ones coming in itching for blood. Please, y'all don't beat them ones we're gonna beat up on. You know, and then that insult to injury, you ain't even call my name, brother. I'm gonna make sure you remember me. That's why I'm getting first in line. You know, I'm gonna make sure next time you talk about SVDL, you're gonna be like Yanga. You gonna say my goddamn name. Praise God. So yeah, man, facts, man.
I'm ready. You know, I'll destroy that guy that's life. You know, we'll have to clean up that title a little bit. This guy light only or something. You know what I mean? Something like that. Or, you know, is that the source? But yeah, I definitely am willing to destroy that guy that's like that can go on a mountain in Turkey and that can get, you know, put on the altar with the Hebrews.
Yeah. Well, you gonna start them boys up. I'm surprised they ain't rolled through yet. Yeah, we probably won't see. Ooh, yeah. So hey man, everybody's up for the challenge.
Yeah.
That's just about man. That's just the bottom line. Everybody's up for the challenge, and I can't believe what he allowed himself to get. You got to go see the thing. Now, who are these people that's supposed to be dating Perez and they're debating this. Should you flick the light switch on Saturday?
Man, that's got to be one of the worst debate topics.
Man, that's why, like Solar said, that's why they, made some shots. Because if that's what you're running on now, y'all out of gas. If you guys are debating that, y'all are completely out of gas.
Hey, in other words, they still debating the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? Like they still trying to find a way to debate the Sabbath. That's what it looked like.
To deface the Sabbath?
To debate the Sabbath.
Yeah, absolutely. They're still trying to stay in irrelevancy. One of the things I got to give to SVDL, I can appreciate is you brothers, man, y'all pushed me. Y'all pushed me and continue to push me to grow, to think outside the box, to, challenge myself. When you find people reaching like that, do we turn the lights on Saturday and then get mad because ain't nobody taking that shit serious but your little crew? You know what I'm saying? You have run out of stuff and you're scared to step outside your box. You scared. I mean, you got to get out of it. That's it. And then you try to and you wonder why stuff go wrong in your life because you turned the light on Saturday. All of that type of shit. No, man, come on, man. Come on. He really tried to tie that into something. And I give him an A for effort and enthusiasm and propaganda. And really, if you were trying to stoke embers and create a little fire or a little KOT in the house, what's up, man? Man, boy, you my boy, the league. Listen, some of your brothers got out of line, man. You might want to jump up here, man. We ain't gonna jump on you though. No, just stay there. Just stay in the chat, bro. Just stay in the chat. Because I'm bordering kind of contemptuous and disrespectful. But I'm trying not to be disrespectful because here it is. I'm going to share a little intimate, a little personal. I am a follower of an Abrahamic faith. Now, I'm not like a lot of you brothers. I don't get into it and try to chase, man, tie myself to Ismail through genealogy and stuff like that. I just believe he's a spiritual teacher like the Buddha, like Abraham's a spiritual teacher like the Buddha, the Confucius, and any other spiritual teacher that gave some writings that, if applied correctly and sincerely, should enhance the quality of life and enhance social interactions. Basically that's it. Do I believe we should be governed by them? No. Do I believe they should be imposed on my personal views and beliefs should be imposed on other people? No. You know what I'm saying? Nah. At the same time, I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a freedom lover. I love freedom. Even if I don't like all the choices people make with their freedom. I love the aspect of freedom. So that's the thing. But I wouldn't. You guys, I can't figure it out. And it's like I said, I don't want to get in religion, But it's almost like I learned in Sunday school one time when Jesus turned over the money changers in the church and was something to the effect, and I may be massacring the understanding, the biblical understanding, but about trading your religion for a few silver pieces. I feel like when we do these debates, it's y'all have sensationalized the shit. You've sensationalized it. It really is just a show. When I go, sometimes, when I get off the train at 5 Points or somewhere, I'm riding the train, I will give the Hebrews 15 minutes. Sit there and watch them because I'm entertained. I like to see them cuss out them white folk. I ain't gonna front. It tickles the shit out of me. It tickles me. These brothers be decked the hell out. Y'all know what they be having on. I ain't even gonna clown the outfits, but they get them white folks hair when they be showing. They got picture boards of dogs humping on these white women and stuff. I'm like, boy, y'all crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I get my entertainment on. Do I take them as a serious religion? As I would find God in that? Not for me. You know what I'm saying? I think my interpretation of God is just a tad bit more classy. We may share the same sentiments, but my interpretation of God is just a tad bit more classy. Not saying that doesn't work for you, but for the most part of me, it's entertainment. It is entertainment. So if we take it as entertainment, Dr. Enqui, and we decide to not tune in that day to whether or not somebody's going to turn a light on, use electricity, or I don't know what's the alternative is, candles or torch. Because then y'all be debating, well, can you strike a match on the Sabbath? You know what I'm saying? It goes on and on. So, for someone not to, so because we say, okay, it's entertainment purposes only. You going to call my man a goofy? You going to call out the league? And then say, who wants to, and then have some bass in your voice. Who wants to smoke me? Me all day. All day, boy, I told you they call me Smoke Dog. They call me Smoke Dog, boy. All day. So, I done went so far, man, I done ran the Yame off. Man, the Yame, you ain't had to bail like that, cuz. Shouts out to Yame, Dark Side. What y'all call them, Blue? Palpatine. What's his name?
Palpatine, Sith Lord.
Sith Lord. I knew it was something. I was close. I was close. I was close. I knew it was something, man. Sith Lord. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna be honest, man. You said what?
You said, what we call it, Yame.
Yeah, what y'all call it, Yame?
Oh, Yame, the Sith Lord. My fault.
Sith Lord, yeah, that's what I thought of Palpatine is. I said Palpatine, but the Sith Lord.
Yeah, nah, we fucking with
Okay. Okay. Sure. That's what I'm talking about. KOT in the house. What's up? Yeah. Now that's my guy. Yeah, KOT, can you believe it, man? Called the league out, brother. Called us out, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, jump on up here, bro. Get on the panel, man. It's a league show, man. We can't have that, man. I'm old school. I'm an old school brother. You can't walk around and just be screaming our name and think we're not going to pop up and accept the challenge. Challenge accepted.
I'm trying to see exactly what they're trying to debate. You know what I'm saying? Because really, Enqui is not really an Israelite.
Find out what he want to debate. Or if they want to have a general discussion or whatever.
We could do the God, we can
he debated that as God light. I know he debated that. But he does with the medicine and all that, so looking to see, and who else he got on his team. He's saying Lions, so I don't know exactly who's over there now.
Find out. Man, we'll find out who's on the line. Then find out their roster, man. Find out who's in their lineup and what they want to do. And commission, I know you'll maneuver and finagle some things to make that thing happen, man. Give me one of those debates, though. Make sure I get one. I want doctor because he said anyone. You know, I want the big wig. That's how I'm feeling about it. You know, you call my league out, and you don't put me like I'm not an integral part of the league, like I don't be contributing to the league, brother. Oh man, Blackson is more than just Blackson over here. You got to spread that. You got to spread that. You got to spread that haterism around. Yeah, you got to spread that haterism. Whose mic is, man? Is that my mic? Can y'all hear that?
You know what? I'll take it. Even if, because he said something about religion. Even if he want to do is, you know, is black people's viewpoint on religion.
Okay, see, but listen. Let's take whatever they want to do. So we got it covered over here. This is the league. You want to do religion? You want to do politics? You doing health? We got vegetarians, Muslims, atheists, Hebrews, black nationalists, Pan-Africanists, socialist, communists. What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? It's a smorgasbord over here, bruh. It's a smorgasbord over here. You can catch it anywhere it comes. I'm telling the Lions Den. From Yanga, one of the representatives of SVDL, you can catch it anywhere it comes. You can catch a fade, bruh. Y'all can get one all day. We don't run from no debates, man. And when you call our name, we definitely don't run from a debate. So we pulling up for the smoke. I don't think I haven't seen anything over there that I'm that impressed with.
Boy, Jeremiah Judah, man, you know, that guy, you know, he's everywhere. One minute he's a debater, next minute he's a commissioner, next minute he's trying to do like, you know. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but you know, like you said, you know, this is a debate league, and if somebody want to come with that smoke, we can give them that smoke
all day.
Yeah, all day. But, you know, we know who we. Yo, this is Enqui, y'all. Yo, what's up?
What's going on, SolarMind? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, I'm live on Arena Uncensored.
Okay, so
you know, I'm here for the smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we got a couple of debaters in the building. Like,
yeah, that's what we talking about, man.
I mean, I'm inhaling smoke right now. Like it's black fumes over here. I'm just everywhere I walk right now is a path of destruction. That's what I'm the hearts and the lungs out of all of the atheists right now. So,
then if you're doing that,
want to get they soul trampled. I heard it was some folks over there that was talking that talk
all day. If you someone ripping hearts and souls, you must be at the playground. Boy, ain't nothing over here but gorillas. Pull up on the panel, man. Get off the three-way.
My mind is chaos that birth.
You said
pull up. Stop.
Pull up on the panel.
Pull up on you play. If you ripping hearts and souls and tearing anybody, they must be children. If you're terrifying anyone. You're not terrifying. You need to cut it out, Dr. Enqui, man. Pull up for real, though, man. Real talk. I want to smoke all day, Yanga. And I want to know why you ain't mention me, man. I intimidated you enough. You haven't watched enough of me to intimidate you yet. That's why I want to smoke with you. I'm going to make you a believer. Like you talking about snatching souls, I'm going to make you a believer. That's what needs to happen.
I like that.
Yeah, we need to get that God is light in.
Before we go any further,
yes, sir.
You are an atheist, correct?
No, sir.
Well, we got Blackson.
But I have you challenging the league. I'm a part of the league. I am not an atheist. However, it depends your view on. I don't do religion and politics, so I guess politically I could be an atheist.
Why you trying to get that God is light in?
Man, tell them to come on the panel, man. Yeah, come on the panel.
Yeah.
God damn.
We can get that in. You know what I'm saying?
You're a Blackson. Blackson, the only atheist. He said, hop your ass on the panel.
Black Son, respectfully,
Man,
I don't
hop
think I
on the
need to hop on
panel.
a panel for us to set something up, champ, because you know,
Hop on the
unbeknownst
panel,
to
man.
you,
Blue, you might have to mute your mic.
might have already seen me in action before. You know what I'm saying? One or two people might have already seen me in action. So at this point, you know, I'm just taking dates and times and just, you know what I'm saying, whooping people into shape. So right now we live, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you just, you know, lay out your claim, and I can schedule you in so that I can go ahead and destroy it for you.
What do you want to debate? What are you trying to? What do you feel like? Blue threw out that God is light.
Okay, so you're an atheist, right?
No, he's not. Yanga's not an atheist.
I just wanted to.
Blackson is the atheist.
Yeah. He just want to get in.
Yanga want that smoke.
Yeah, Yanga's the one that wants to smoke.
Yeah, the one name you didn't mention.
To his man Blackson though, unless he got something that we could line.
Where your other debaters at? Don't you got a squad with you?
Yeah, where that Lions Den at? Let me eat one of your boys up then. If I can't, let me snatch one of their hearts.
Yeah, you know what? That's what we might need to do. Tomorrow we should just all go live at the same time. And that way we could all be on the panel at one time and
word.
Who's who?
Shit, we live now.
Size everybody up, and you know, get this shit cracking. Because
get your boys on the phone. We
I
live
heard
now.
Blackson over there. You know what I'm saying? And now,
he keep on calling you out, Blackson. Why you crying over there, Blackson? Yo, let this nigga know.
I'm saying we live now. Let tell him hop on the panel. Call his boys. Let's get it cracking now. Shit. Let's get it cracking now.
He keep on saying your name, Blackson, though. I mean,
man,
I got it right. And I'm giving him invitation to come on the panel. Tell him bring all his boys because we want all that smoke. I think he's scared to come on the panel. I think he's scared. Shit.
What time you want to set it up tomorrow, Dr. Enqui?
Come out and play.
Man, he called him out. What time you want to set it up tomorrow? What time you want to set it up tomorrow? What time? We'll give you time to rally the troop. What time you want to set it up tomorrow, man?
I'm thinking early afternoon, maybe like 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, something like that. Or if you know you guys need it later on time, like 7, 8, you know, talk to me.
Shit, what's tomorrow? Wednesday?
Yeah, tomorrow Wednesday.
Yeah, it has to. I'm gonna be busy from 8 to 9, but any other time I'm good. What about you, Double Master Teacher?
Later, basically. So if we go like 5, you good. Or if
I'm good.
Like 10, you good.
I'm good. 8 and 9 is the only slot blocked up.
Excellent schedule. Look, though. Hold on. I want to know how the atheist schedule.
Damn, yo,
man, son gonna eat this cake. Well, I know my boy finna come through.
Wait.
Y'all don't make Black Son's quiet thunder, okay?
Like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know why this nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's like all the niggas on the corner. All the niggas on the corner standing like, no, I want him right there. Him right there. I want no. Everybody else talking shit. No. He let everybody else talk shit. I want you right there.
No, but I want him on the panel so but I need him on the panel though. I need him on the panel. Solar. Why he can't come on the panel? Because I really want to talk to this dude, man. I want to talk to this dude. I really want to talk to him. He called my name. I want to talk to him. I really want to talk to him.
Listen, man, we running down on all this.
No, he asked you a question though, Black. So he said when you available, bro.
I'm available tomorrow, whenever he's available, bro.
All right, so what time you having this, Enqui? What time you trying to do it?
Honestly, all jokes aside, whenever the bros, you know, whenever everybody can. I don't want nobody to not be available, so you know. I was thinking really like around 5
I'm open all day.
like that, but if we got to go later, we can do it later.
Said, what about
5
you,
is straight.
5 is cool with you, Blue?
5 straight. That's like 4 my time. I'll be home.
All right, so yeah, they say they can rock out 5 o'clock.
I bet. So it's going down. Now I'm telling you, it might be some Lions Den goons around. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Like y'all ready to walk down them streets to the Lions?
Man, I hope. I'm gonna be disappointed. I hope it's.
Yeah, I heard it's a nice, safe neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Over in the Lions Den, it's dangerous, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just walk around.
Yes, ma'am. But if you can give me 3 minutes, I chimed in so I can get situated. Pen pad and a couple other things.
All right, so we got you locked in.
Right,
we got you locked in for 5 o'clock. You said it's going to be on the Lions Den channel.
Yup. Lions Den channel tomorrow. We're gonna have everybody pull up. You know what I mean? Ready for action.
Oh yeah, man! Bring all the Lions. Bring all the Lions.
I'm gonna get the information from Enqui and then I'll send it to you guys so y'all can
Indeed
link up. All right.
All right, yo, make sure Blackson come through tomorrow, though.
Yo, man, you can try him up there.
Yo, why you let that nigga call you?
It's all good. It's all good.
Why that nigga,
I love it.
Why that nigga keep on calling you out,
listen.
bro? How that nigga know your name, bro?
No, we know each other. You know who I am.
All right, well, listen, I got another meeting I need to be on.
That nigga kept on saying this nigga name for some reason. Yo.
All right, listen, I got another meeting I got to be on. With that 5 o'clock tomorrow, man, definitely bring them Lions. Son, I'm going to get at you. Double Master T, and shouts out to the dark side. Dr. Enqui, I appreciate you following through, hooking this up. Commissioner Solar Vision, man, you know what it is. Solar Vision Debate League, the only motherfucking league. And with that, I'm out.
Peace.
Peace.
Yo, that nigga kept on saying this nigga name. Who the fuck is this? Hold on.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga said, yeah, just make sure your boy Blackson. we all here. It's black. Where Blackson at though? Yeah. So yeah, we'll be able to get that cracking. I already know it. That's finna be explosive.
Hell yeah, I'm with it, y'all. Damn.
Get this going, man. Get some debates out. I already got a debate title lined up too. Yeah. We man, I don't know, man. We probably gonna do 9/11 was an inside job.
Oh, that's a nice one. I like that one. Hey, Solar, we got to get Trevor in the little chat too, bro.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Blackson.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna hook it up like 5. They said 5 o'clock, so I'll get the link from him and then send it to you guys.
Okay. Hey, real quick, so we need to throw Trevor in the little chat thing with the other debaters too.
You said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he did send it to me. Yeah, man, I forgot. Man. My bad. My bad.
No problem.
Oh yeah, I gotta cook Trevor. I forgot about that. I heard it more than enough in his interview. So yeah, I heard more than enough from his interview to say yeah. Ready, Trevor?
Trevor, you can't hop on, man. Hop on, Trevor. Shit. But yeah, need to get that to him. All right, so 5 o'clock, y'all. 5 o'clock.
Yeah, 5 o'clock. I'll be ready.
All right, cool, y'all.
Oh, y'all about to end the stream?
So say it again.
I said, what y'all was about to end the stream?
Yeah, we straight. Yeah, 5 o'clock, man. We all gonna be there.
Okay, all right. I'll let you. I'll send y'all the link. You know what I mean? I'll just throw it in the group chat.
Okay.
All right. Peace.
All right, peace, y'all. All right, there we have it, y'all. We got Minister Enqui Keep calling out my name. Cool. Let's do this. Let's do this. I see you obsessed with the whole atheist thing, but yeah, let's rock out tomorrow. So it is what it is, man. It's Blackson signing out. Dynocracy Takeover. Shout out to goddamn KOT. KOT, I see you. Shout out to Korea. Shout out to Shout out to who else we got? Trevor. Hey, Trevor, keep an eye out, man. Solar's about to sing you that. Shout out to Solar. Shout out to who else we got? Shout out to Yame, Sith Lord. Shout out to Blue. Shout out to Twin. Shout out to Deacon. Shout out to Zanzi, man. Zanzi. All right. So with that being said, we out, y'all. And we will see y'all tomorrow we got 2 shows. We got 5 o'clock. We're going to do Minister Enqui. And right after that, we got Wrestling Wednesday. So with that being said, we out, y'all. Peace.
The Arena of Six. Oh yeah, Blackson in the hizzle, oh the shizzle bizzle.